Hello,
Hi,
Jimmy. Oh,
hello.
okay, how are you today?
Fine. What about you?
I'm great. I'm quite tired because I have just finished
Yeah,
my classes. I have
I
just finished
see.
my classes here in English Center in Vietnam.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I
okay.
understand.
So, all right. So, uh, today we are going to learn about Unit 4, City Adventure, Lesson 2. It is worth a visit. Okay. So in this lesson, you will
Yeah.
learn to describe a city. All right. So are you ready, Jimmy?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Let's proceed. Okay. Now, which city would you like to visit? Among these cities, like you can use the words and phrases you may want to use here in the box. Okay.
Actually, maybe I want to visit Paris because I think it's a very romantic city and also it has the I don't know how to say that in English, but I know it's Chinese name, but I don't know its English name. This one.
Okay. Okay.
And it's it's like I don't know how to say that. It's just I know it's Chinese name. Maybe it's
Okay.
like the con-
Eiffel Tower.
I know it's Chinese name.
That's Eiffel Tower.
Uh, Eiffel Tower
Uh,
because uh yeah
it's Eiffel Tower.
because it has it has the Eiffel Tower in
Okay.
that city.
All right. So that is one of the popular landmark in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move to the next page. All right, Jimmy. All you have to do is the same. You are going to match the words and phrases to the pictures.
Okay. Uh,
Number one is by ferry. Number two
very
is
let me modern or
again. Come again. Number two is
it's modern, right?
yeah. Yes, you
Modern.
got it. You got it.
And
Modern.
number three is is the Statue of Liberty.
Teacher of liberty.
Liberty.
Uh,
And number four
Okay,
is Times Square. And number
Times
five
Square.
is crowded.
Okay, crowded meaning is a lot
Lots
of
of
people.
people.
Yeah. Okay, let's go through the sentences and
Yeah.
let's try to understand the highlighted words and phrases in the text. Okay, please read letter A.
He can't adjust, stay adjust himself to the busy life in this modern city. The New Year's Eve celebration in Times Square has been taking place every year since 1904. The narrow roads were crowded with holiday traffics. The Statue of Liberty is one of the must-sees in New York City. In the old days, you can only get to this island by ferry.
Okay, in the old days, you could only get to the island by ferry. Okay, let's talk about this. Adjust himself. Okay, it's just the same like you have to adjust oneself to something. Okay, adjust like here you fit like so that you can you and your friend will avoid disagreement or argument,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So like adjust himself to the busy life in a modern city. Yes. Okay. So do you have any questions about this?
No.
Okay. So let's proceed to the next page.
Okay.
Okay. Try to look at this picture. Let's see what Maggie's trip to New York is like.
Okay.
Uh, okay. Now who is talking about? Who are talking?
Benson and Maggie.
Okay, and who are they? What is their relationship?
They are they are
Uh, they are
neighbor.
they're just friends.
Yeah,
Okay,
friends. Okay.
so
Oh
they're
yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Talking in a neighborhood. Okay.
okay, all right. What do you think? Are they talking about?
They are talking about Maggie's trip to New York.
All right. So thank you for that, Jimmy. Okay, so let's try to remember about this important setting.
Yeah.
And let's try here. Okay, let's do a role play and try to emphasize and let's try to emphasize and explain the words in red and sentences in yellow. Okay, you will be Benson and I will be Maggie.
Okay. Hey, you are back. How was your trip to New York? You must have seen the Statue of Liberty in person.
Yes, it's really huge, much bigger than I imagined. It is on the Liberty Island. You can go there by ferry.
I can't believe the symbol of the city was a gift from France.
Oh, you did a lot of reading about the city, didn't you? New
Sorry,
York is a modern city
sorry.
with so many
Excuse me.
must-sees.
Excuse me.
Okay.
My mom is, I don't know. Can you give me a minute?
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. 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 All right. So, let's talk about this word, this sentence in yellow.
Okay,
Okay. New York is a modern city with so many must-sees. Okay.
okay.
So many must-sees. All right. I want to check whether you understand this by making sentences. Please make your own sentences using this pattern.
You
The
sing,
sentence.
you
This
sing.
pattern, like, is a city with so many
Okay.
must-sees. Okay.
Beijing is a historical city with so many must-sees.
All right. Okay. So you got it. Okay. So I presume again that you understand everything,
Yes,
the
I understand.
phrases and words in yellow. Okay,
Yeah.
in red. Okay. All right, so let's try to answer the questions. Okay, Jimmy, where is the Statue of Liberty? And how can
It's
people visit it?
it's on the island of Liberty, and people can visit it by ferry.
Yes, you got it. Okay, how does Maggie describe New York?
Uh, it's it's a modern city with so many must-sees.
Okay, Maggie says New York is a modern city with so many must-sees. Okay, so we will not waste our time to tackle everything here since I believe that you understand everything in this page,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so let's move to the next page. Okay, let's have a role play again. Okay,
Okay.
this time I will be Benson and you will be Maggie. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, I know. Does it look the same as in the movies? I have been wondering that for a really long time.
Pretty much the same. The city is famous for many well-known museums and skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers.
What does it mean, skyscrapers? No.
Let's try to skyscrapers. Skyscrapers.
Skyscraper. Oh, yes.
Sky
Yeah, I know. I get it.
skyscrapers. Okay,
Yeah,
skyscrapers. Okay.
yeah.
It's my dream city. How did you like Times Square? You didn't miss it, did you?
Of course not. It looked so cool with the big screens, but it was very crowded.
Lucky you. I have to plan my visit now. All right, so let us have this one. Let us try to use the city is famous for. The city is famous for. Can you use using this sentence pattern? Can you use this into
Yeah.
another sentence?
Okay. Let me try. It's famous for. I just use be famous for
Yeah, you just use the city is famous for.
the city. Can I don't use? I don't want to use the city. Can I change?
Yeah,
Can
you
I?
can, you can, you can.
Okay. Uh, let me think. Maybe Jackie Chan is famous for his uh his talents in Kung Fu.
Kung
Maybe
Fu.
yeah, Jackie Chan.
Jackie
Yeah,
Chan.
yeah, is famous.
uh,
Is
yeah.
famous for his talent in Kung Fu.
I think the nice word, appropriate word for that is
Yeah,
instead of talent, you can have skill.
it's okay.
Okay. Because
Skill,
usually talent is innate. It's innate, like inborn. It's inborn.
important. Okay, yeah, I
And,
get it.
skill can be learned or can be acquired.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
get it.
All right. So you got it right.
Yes,
Finish. Okay. Now, based on the conversations, where has Maggie visited in New York?
Times Square and Liberty Island.
It's in Liberty
Liberty,
Island.
Liberty.
Okay.
Okay, Liberty
All
Island.
right. Okay. So we don't have. Do you have any questions for this?
No, no questions.
Okay. So have you? You want to visit in these places like Maggie did?
Sorry,
Do, do
what's
you
your
like?
idea?
Uh, do you
The,
like to visit in these places like what Maggie did?
uh, probably yes. Yes,
Oh, okay.
probably.
That's great. Okay, so let's move here. Okay, let us make a new conversation with uh, using this word tips here.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay, I will be, of course, I will be the teacher. Yes. Okay. Hi, Jimmy. Where have you been on your last vacation?
I have been to Hangzhou. Yeah. I remember
So,
that I mentioned in the maybe when the first time I met you, maybe I mentioned this city.
yeah.
Yeah, how Hangzhou is. It, do you have any memories about this? I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but maybe I have mentioned this before.
Yeah, I think it's in our second night of our lesson.
Yeah, yeah, I mentioned
Yeah,
this.
yes. It's in China, right?
Yeah, in China,
Yeah,
it's in the eastern China.
yeah, okay. All right, so how did you like it there?
Uh, uh, mm, it it is a very it is a very it was a very beautiful city, and it also it's I don't know if I'm correct. It just like the Beijing city is just like I don't know how to say that. Can I type?
Uh, okay.
It's just like that.
Uh,
Okay,
okay, a perfect blend of modern and classical. It's a
historic. Yeah, yeah,
perfect blend of modern and classical. Okay, it's like this modern and ancient
yeah. That's
is here. Okay, modern, yeah. Because I believe that China is rich in modern and it's rich in modern and combination of modern and classical or ancient style of or structures.
yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
I haven't been in China yet, but we also learned that one in our history. Okay. What are the well-known places in that city?
It's one of this is the the West Lake, and the West Lake is just like a really big park, like the American National Park. Maybe I don't know if it's its name, but yeah, it has West Lake, and also it has let me think. That I forgot about what's its name. It's just like the Leifeng Tower. It's like yeah, it's in the West Lake, and it uh has a maybe romantic story about it maybe, and
Romantic.
his story. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a very romantic place. It is said that uh I don't know how to say that. It's really hard.
It's
That's a really long story. It's called I
like it's really historical,
yeah, and it was filled
like
as
filled with
a, a type.
the spirit of love.
No. Not that.
Okay.
Story
Okay.
used to make oh yeah, in the
Let's
TV
see.
series.
Ah,
It was filmed at that place, but
okay.
yeah, but that is not the real Leifeng Tower. It was just rebuilt, just fixed. It's not a real one. The real one was damaged maybe 100 or 200 years ago.
Okay. So, uh, that was made into a TV series.
Yeah, that story.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it
like,
has something to do
it
with
was
that tower.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, we are finished with this. So let us proceed to the next page. Okay, all you have to do is to retell the conversation in your own words. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That let's try to use this reference.
Okay. Maggie is telling her friend Benson about her trip to New York. She thinks
Okay. Let's try another one. Can you change this name into the name of your friends? Like you create their English name.
okay,
Okay. Let's try. And this
Joanna
one, the name Benson and the name of the
it
city.
displays.
Okay.
Okay. Joanna is telling her friend Michael about her trip to Beijing, maybe, or to Hangzhou. She thinks Hangzhou is modern and is that Asian or historical? I'm not sure.
Ancient.
Asian,
You can use ancient or historical.
yeah. Should I use historical? Historical.
You can have historical or ancient. You can have ancient. Ancient is
Yeah, it's a modern.
more appropriate. Ancient is like classical.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's an opposite of modern.
it's just a modern and ancient city with many
Uh,
must sees. Among all the places she visited, the West Lake. She also visited the very famous and and popular, very famous and crowded. It's
is it?
I don't
Can
know
you
where
say that? Can you say that the traffic in China, Beijing is heavy?
Beijing.
You say? Can you say? You're using Beijing, right?
Nope, I use Hangzhou.
Hangzhou. Yeah, Hangzhou. Can you
Yeah,
say that? Like, is the traffic in that? Is the
uh,
traffic situation in Hangzhou
I'm not sure, but
heavy?
during the time that I visit Hangzhou, the traffic was not that heavy, and the traffic
Okay.
is the subway is really convenient there.
Okay. So they're using subway.
Yeah, she was with the very famous. And what was the uh, how to say? It's the opposite of crowded.
Opposite of
Of
crowded.
yeah,
You can have also like maybe you can use convenient or crowded, like right?
yeah. So
You
so
can
so
uh, you can use it into like phrase, like into a phrase, like
okay. I'll just change it. She also visited the very famous and and
you can have also peaceful,
so okay, famous
peaceful.
and peaceful. I searching its English name. I don't know what it's
Peaceful.
Ling in Temple. No, it's Ling Temple. In
Okay.
in addition, she mentioned that uh the city is famous for mm, its
So it's
for
like
for Yeah, I know.
Is it what's the tourist attraction there? Just temple or just nature?
But it's you know what do you ask? The what do you ask?
Ah, she also visited a very famous
And peaceful
temple. Uh,
and peaceful Ling Temple.
uh,
Yeah. It's this.
famous and you can have also a peaceful temple or peaceful sceneries, natural sceneries.
Okay.
Okay.
Natural acceleration. Okay. In addition, she mentions that the city is famous for its excellent living environment and
Uh,
its I don't know how uh, economy maybe it's
ah,
high economy
improved economy. You can have
okay
also
improved
improved
economy.
economy. Okay. So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that you have learned something today,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so let's see each other tomorrow, Jimmy. Thank you for your
Okay,
time today and goodbye.
okay.